Next question for you guys. Well, Pro Football Network recently ranked the head coaches going into 2025. Let me hit you with their top 10 ranking and see what you guys think about where they placed Kyle Shanahan. Number 1, Andy Reid. Number
No.
2, Sean McVay. Number 3, John Harbaugh. Number 4, Sirianni. Number 5, Dan Campbell. Number 6, Kyle. Number 7, Tomlin. Number 8, Harbaugh. Number 9, LaFleur. And number 10, Sean Payton. How do you feel about that?
How was Dan Campbell above Shanahan? I
agree with that. I don't understand the Dan Campbell hype at all.
No, this guy's an idiot. He goes for it on every fourth down like he's an idiot. Like,
and I get Tomlin wins, but like,
when are we gonna actually have a real conversation about Tomlin? Like, the guy never does anything in the playoffs. Like, he just is a regular season merchant.
I also have something else to say. John Harbaugh, number 3.
He was number 3 on the list.
What has he done in the last 13, 14 years?
Well, not in the playoffs, nothing.
That's what I'm saying. What is his excuse?
Wait, John Harbaugh was 3rd?
First ballot Hall of Fame quarterback who wins the MVP every other year, and he can't get it done. I don't understand.
Brett, John Harbaugh was 3rd on the list?
3rd. Yeah. John Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh was
that's
8th.
a regular season merchant. That's a regular season merchant.
Yes, that's in the playoffs, they always lose.
Yeah.
There's no way he was like, who made this list?
This is Pro Football Network. So, hey, look, it's a tough list to make. I mean, I think we all agree with Andy Reid 1. Sean McVay 2 seems pretty reasonable.
Nick Sirianni should be 3rd.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think Sirianni's that good of a coach.
Well, Nick, he won the Super Bowl. You have to put him there
for sure. But he might be good at bringing people together. But as far as X's and O's, like, are we serious? Like,
but I think that's what's so interesting about this list and Sirianni in general. I mean, we're talking head coaches. And I think a lot of times you get that it bleeds together. Like when they talk about Kyle in this list, they're just going to talk about what he does as a coordinator, which is fine. But we're talking about head coach stuff. And I think Sirianni's an example of a guy who's a much better head coach than he is a coordinator. Like, I wouldn't want him to be.
You saw him with 2 bad coordinators. That season fell apart and they looked awful. And they were talking shit about each other in the locker room. Like,
absolutely,
it was horrible.
No question.
They get 2 good coordinators and great teams.
Yeah. That's true, but he also hasn't had like the lows, you know what I mean? He hasn't had a 10-loss season. His worst season was a 6-loss season.
It's true.
But
I think Kyle might be too high. Actually, I don't know. Because like, you can't base it off of one season. I do think Kyle might be a little bit high though, but actually, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I feel like we've talked about this, Grant. Don't you think that Kyle just wears too many hats sometimes? And that's why he isn't that good of a head coach when it comes to like not the outside of the X's and O's?
Well, I think what really hurts Kyle is that he's really accomplished everything he can accomplish except for the one thing. And he's had 3 opportunities to accomplish twice as a head coach. And the way that he didn't succeed is like you still talk about it to this day. I mean, it's like it defines him. I think that's what makes him him.
Yeah.
It's really kind of tragic in a sense because he has to deal with it. He wears it all over his face. He's aged so much. But there's no one else like him. There's no one else who's come this close and failed that
Chris Knobloch
multiple times. Who?
The Oilers coach.
He said the Oilers coach because the Oilers coach got hired 2 years ago, and he's made the Cup final 2 years in a row and lost them both. So it's awesome.
Yeah, so he's kind of up there.
Nick just wants to piss me off today.
I would put Sean Payton over Kyle Shanahan.
Really?
I think I would.
Actually, I don't know. Grant, I actually had a question for both.
He's got a ring. He's winning with his second franchise. He's a really good coach.
Is he not kind of like he's kind of a Drew Brees merchant. He's kind of like a Drew Brees, Michael Thomas.
Well, isn't he kind of shedding that label now with Bo Nix? Like, they got a good thing going over there with Denver.
He lost to us when we were on, like, in 2019. That was the craziest Niner game I think I've ever seen. Also, the Alex Smith game against the Saints was also nuts. Those Saints games.
Can I say that Drew Brees was overrated? Is it not too soon to say that Drew Brees was over? Drew Brees was a dome merchant.
He was.
Drew Brees wasn't that great in San Diego.
He was a screen merchant, but
a Sean Payton merchant.
Yeah,
that's why. This is why Grant doesn't like Brock Purdy. This is why Grant doesn't like Brock Purdy.
I don't even like Drew Brees that much. Get out of here.
Yeah, they're very similar. Short, just accurate quarterbacks.
Did Drew Brees ever beat the Niners? Like, I can't remember him ever beating the Niners. Ever.
I only remember the Alex Smith game and the Jimmy G with George Kittle.
Oh God, take me back.
Those are the only 2.
He always played great, but just didn't win the game.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Grant, I have a question for both of you guys. Let's say Kyle Shanahan, we just sneak into the playoffs this year, but then we lose first round. We're out. Does Shanahan still have a job or is he fired?
I think he still has a job.
I think he still has a job.
I think it
Still has a
goes
job?
back to what we
Yeah.
talked about earlier, Grant, where Shanahan and Kyle want to spend money. Jed doesn't. Jed
Mhm.
talked him into this plan and is giving them grace if they don't like go as far as they should. Because
What if they have a losing season though?
Oh, gone.
Then he's gone.
Yeah,
But
that's the
if they
thing.
don't make the playoffs with this
Easy
if-
And then
schedule?
what sucks is like they're always able to say, "Oh, well, we like whenever they had their 10, they've had 4 10-loss seasons. Whenever it happens, they can say injuries. I don't think they
Yeah.
can do that this year. And there could be
No.
18 injuries. I think you gotta win 9 games.
I mean, they had an 11 player draft. I don't care how many injuries you have
Exactly.
players. You have
Exactly.
players.
100%.
Which is why I think this is like the most intriguing Niners season in a while.
It's
This
going to be
is-
fun,
it
man.
is.
This is
It
fun.
is
gonna be
I'm
good.
down. I mean, we
It's fun
had
'cause-
Brian Hoyer days, all right? That was zero intrigue at all, okay?
Because like this year, we don't have any Super Bowl. Like we're not like, oh, we're going to win the Super Bowl. It's just going to be a fun. The season's going to be fun. That's the word I'm going to use for it. Fun.
It could be the end of an era. It could be the beginning of a second era. Who knows? There's a lot at stake.